I'm Susan. I found this basket at Habitat for Humanity, and it was originally $5 there, but they had half price sale on everything that was $5 and under. So I got this basket for $2.50, and I'm just doing a rough dry brush of white Waverly chalk paint over the basket because I want some of the metal to shine through. Once it's dry, I took this pretty ribbon that I had. I think it belonged to my mom. It's quite a few years old, and I just weaved it through the sides between the wire areas. I did want to cover up the hearts in the front and in the back, so I just did the sides. Once I got finished weaving the ribbon, I just pulled it back out, just leaving enough that I could fold over and glue, and just backed out the rest of the ribbon so I wouldn't waste my ribbon. Once I backed out the ribbon, I just snipped a piece so that I could fold it over, and I would glue it after I weave in the other side. I just glued it using just a drop of hot glue, and that held it perfectly, and I just gave it a nice, crisp, neat fold. To decorate it, I just did something a little different. I have all of this lace and stuff back from the 80s when mauve and all those colors were popular, and when lace was so popular. And I just kind of put scraps and bits and pieces in there, and I used these birds from Dollar Tree. I thought about using Excelsior or moss or something, but with the holes in the bottom, I didn't really want that grass going through, and I thought about using paper or something to kind of cover it up, but I like the look of the lace and such, and I just wove more of that ribbon through the flowers that I had placed in there, and I really like how it turned out. And here's how it turned out. I think it's very pretty, and it's got that shabby chic look that I've been liking this year. I hope you liked it also. This challenge is hosted by Cindy, that crafting lady, and Theresa of Theresa B DIY. This challenge is a Thrifty CraftingThursday Thursday, and we are to take things that we have thrifted that's under $5 and make them over. And I'm very excited. The playlist will be listed down below, as well as the channels of these talented ladies. When I bought the wire basket, I also got this bottle, and it was only 50 cents. It was originally $1, and I got it for 50 cents, and I just have a thing for bottles. So with this bottle, I'm just going to take some ribbon lace that I have. I've also had this for years, and I'm just doing a simple tape to the bottle. It tapes right through that. It held very well. And that way I can change it out if I want to, because sometimes I like to do farmhouse. And I'm taking more of that pretty ribbon, and I'm just going to tape it right across the top of the lace ribbon. Here I have a little scrap piece of ribbon that I had lying around, and I just made a little shoestring bow, and I'm just going to glue that to the center of the other ribbon that I've already put on my bottle. I have a whole bunch of little trinkets I've picked up here and there, and I'm going to just hot glue this little Cupid right into the center of the bow, and that's all there is to it. I put some long stem roses that I got from Walmart in there, and this project's done. I think this just turned out simple and elegant. I really like it, and something about those old bottles make the best vases. I hope you like this one as well. Once again, at that same Habitat for Humanity half-price sale, it was listed for $2, and I got this frame for $1, and it hadn't even been out of the wrap. So I just took everything out, and I have this pretty paper that I don't know where I picked it up. I've got bits and bobs of all kinds of stuff lying around, but I thought this was perfect for that shabby chic look, and I just cut it down and I decoupaged it onto the top of the frame. I just put a thin layer on the wood, laid down my paper, and then put a thin layer of Mod Podge on top of the paper, and it did really well. It looked like it was going to bubble up when it was wet, but as it dried, it flattened back out. Once it dried, I just used some sandpaper and went around the edges to try to give it a clean look. Then I took my Dollar Tree gold paint pen and I just went around the inside edge and the outside edge, and I didn't do a full coverage, but I just wanted a little bit of that wood to show through and just give it some interest to make it cohesive with the paper. Now I'm getting ready to put my frame back together, and I'm gonna use the back part of that paper that came with the frame, and I'm just painting it with the Dollar Tree metallic marker so that I can use it as a background for the picture. And this picture is of my sweet mother-in-law. I miss her so much. She was such a sweet lady. So the picture just fit real well in there. Now I'm going to embellish my frame, and I'm just using picks that I had. I had this little winter pick from Dollar Tree, and I got the little heart from Dollar Tree, just different bits and pieces that I had. And once again, with that leftover ribbon that I had, I just made another simple shoestring bow. And I'm really going to have to go back and get some more of these flowers from Dollar Tree. I just love these little tiny rosebuds. And I just keep adding flowers and just little bits and pieces from picks that I have. And here's my frame all finished. I love the paper, I love the embellishment, and I love my mother-in-law. And here they all are together. The bottle was 50 cents, the basket was $2.50, and the picture was $1. So for $4, I got 3 projects. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you hadn't, and ring that bell. And until next time, bye y'all.